This episode, we're in Morocco!
Every time. In this episode, we're going to be travelling from the mountain
Down to the beach.
and along the journey we're going to be getting some crazy things.
And you are going to become a stuntman.
No way. It is clear that you've taken a wrong turn.
No, this is the way, mate, for sure. This is the way.
This is just...
It's a frosty.
Why wouldn't you turn round and just go back to the main road? Why do you have to do... This is one of Frosty's shortcuts to get down the mountain. And honestly, I mean, where in the flaming sake are we? All right.
Mate, it is a map though, isn't it? It is on the map.
Yeah, but just because it exists on a map doesn't mean it's drivable.
Oh, you would have thought so, wouldn't you, mate? So, mate, how are you feeling about becoming a stuntman?
Can't believe it, mate. I'm so stoked. I'm super amped that you've set this up for me. I have lived my whole life regretting that I didn't get to do this.
It's going to be epic, mate.
Mate, I once was I was an extra in a little TV show, and I made an application to go be a stuntman, and I never followed through, and I've always regretted not following that thing through. So I'm super stoked.
Your early 40s.
My early 40s are making it happen.
Become a reality.
Super stoked. Super stoked. After all this time, there's got to be things that you must regret, I guess, like that as well, that you never went and did.
No, mate, I think I just went for it in life, and no regrets.
But no regrets.
But mate, I'm looking forward to getting you to become a stuntman. It's going to be brilliant. That regret will get sorted out.
But yeah, it will get sorted out. I hope.
Life begins at 44.
I'm not 44.
45.
Will you stop it?
You're looking good for 50.
I'm going to smack you.
You'll regret that, mate.
I won't.
Not many people know that Morocco is actually very famous for making movies. It's got these incredible sets that have been used on films over the years. So Rich has this regret that as a child he always dreamed about being a stuntman, but it never happened. So this trip, having been to Morocco a few times before, through a friend of a friend of a friend, I'd arranged for Rich to become...
I'm going to be a stuntman.
We meet the stunt team and it becomes very apparent how dangerous some of these stunts are.
But you make like that, it's hard.
On the floor, it's hard.
Yes, it's hard.
So we might get hurt, yeah?
Yes.
Completely, yeah.
You fall not in the good time,
Yeah.
and the horse on you, and
Yeah.
it's not possible.
Yeah.
It's a very.
Before we can try the stunt, we need to understand what the stunt should look like. So Ben is a famous actor, he does these falls all the time, and we get to go and see him do it. We head over in this truck to this location where they film some great movies. Films like Jewel of the Nile and The Living Daylights, some big movies.
So Ben starts to prep for the stunt. He's stretching, he's warming up, he's pacing things out, he's getting ready to go. While he's getting all the terrain ready, the other guys are doing practice runs. This thing's a professional deal. Then he mounts the horse, and everybody's stood there watching with bated breath.
He falls off the horse and he looks like he's died. And now we have to try and do this.
And how in the world am I going to match that? We jump in the pickup, we head back to the ranch. Now it's my turn. And I am ready for the challenge. Bring it on.
When we first organised this, I think they presumed we knew how to ride horses, which we don't. So,
Can you hear those horses screaming? They went mental before we even got on them. What have you got me into?
the secret apparently to horse riding is rhythm. And it appears very quickly that Rich and I do not have rhythm. It is chaotic. So we can now ride a horse, mate.
We can ride a horse, mate. I'm super stoked.
Yeah.
That was, at the beginning, a little bit difficult.
10 minutes into our horse riding careers, we're going to learn how to fall off a horse.
Falling off a horse is easy. Falling off the horse
and not breaking
safely
something.
and not killing yourself, that's the
hard
technical
part.
bit. So, my girdle is a bit tight.
The owner of the stables is a bit concerned when he sees Rich and I, so they get out 2 bags of sand and cover a section of the arena so that when we fall, it'll be comfortable.
Oh, that felt good.
3, 2, 1,
bang! Oh. I hit my head. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to not hit my head.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Good?
Yeah.
Woo! Frosty?
Nice, mate. Well done, mate.
Okay. Now
So far, so good.
He's got to do that moving.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready. Ali? Up. Okay. Are you ready, my little pony? Let's be having you, because we've got to make this look good for Frosty.
I'm powering round the ring. I've got a fair bit of speed. I'm feeling confident. This is my moment.
There's no sand there. When he hit the floor, he made this murmuring sound. Brilliant. He sounded like he was dying. I thought, oh no, his wife is going to kill me.
Very winded right now.
Well done, Mitch.
Don't like sand.
Yeah.
You're a pro, mate.
I missed the sand. Oh. Oh. Ooh, okay. I feel that went well. Oh. Okay. Yeah?
good job.
Oh, thanks. I have to get up now. Okay. My foot got caught as I started to flip. I pulled the horse's rein this way, which took us off the sand, but it was too late to stop. Oh, so this is the spot. There's the soft sand. This is the rocky sand. You basically fall off the horse. How hard can it be?
Yeah, safely.
Getting on the horse is much harder. As your trousers ripping, I heard your trousers rip. They're ripped. He's ripped his trousers. His trousers are ripped. Oh, that was great. If Frosty's a better stuntman than me, I will eat my shoes. There's not a chance that he could. I mean, he can fall badly, so that would look better, but that's not being a good stuntman. A good stuntman is to fall and be safe, as you saw with me earlier. To be in control at all times, to know what you're doing.
Come on, come on, yeah, come on, come on, yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah, yeah. I thought surely if they make Gladiator 2, I'm in.
It was good, but not the best. But not the best, huh? It was good, but not the best. Well done,
mate.
It was good effort.
I think he's the best.
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? Come back!
I love Morocco. It's such a vibrant, energetic country. There are so many different places to visit and it's got such an amazing culture. Where now, mate?
Forward a bit.
More?
No, I got nothing. No, go back, go back. Go back, Frosty.
You got a bar yet?
Keep coming back, I've got nothing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, go forward, tiny bit, tiny bit. Yeah, stop, I got a bar, I got a bar. Hello? I'd like to order a pizza. Yeah? What do you want, Frosty?
Vegetarian, please, mate.
One vegetarian, large. One pepperoni, medium. Do you deliver? Good. Morocco.
So thinking about it, mate, I think there are some things I would change if I could go back in time.
What would you do, mate? If you had your time machine, what would you change?
Well, I think perhaps I worked too hard at times in my life and I jeopardised some of my friendships and relationships because of that.
Yeah, I can empathise with that. I've made that same mistake. I think sometimes I've got so busy with work and then I've come home and been grumpy and lost it with my kids or with Regs, my wife, and got angry about small things that mean nothing. Yeah. And I've allowed the rest of the stuff to invade my relationships that are important. I regret those things for sure.
But perhaps though sometimes we have to go through these things to work out what we really discover. And so maybe in some ways our character is shaped by the things we go through, the mistakes that we make.
It can't be the case, mate, that you have to work yourself into the ground before you learn that working yourself into the ground is a bad idea.
That's true. I think it's pretty bit both ends, isn't it? Isn't it part of the whole thing of actually learning as you do, and some things you can...
Yeah, I mean, you definitely learn as you do. I think a lot of people, they just justify the things that they do wrong by saying, hey, well, I've got no regrets, it's made me a better person, and move on. Whereas it's still left a catalogue of hurt in the background.
I think there's truth in the fact that actually you can learn from mistakes you make, but at the same time, we've actually hurt other people as well, and there's a reality to that.
I am hungry.
Mate, where is this pizza? Now the second stunt becomes much more dangerous. And at this point I begin to get a bit concerned because I haven't told Rich quite what he's doing. So mate, stunt number 2, the big reveal.
Okay.
We,
yeah.
Well, when I say we, I mean you, are going to be set on fire. There's this guy behind me who is a pro kind of pyrotechnics guy. He's got all the gear and basically we're going to set you on fire. It's going to be epic. You've always wanted to be a stuntman. This is now the moment.
Are you stupid? What do you think? I mean, Reggie's going to go mental.
You'll be fine. Look, you'll be fine. 3 things. First of all, when you light you on fire, you can't breathe for 20 seconds because it can be dangerous.
Did you get insurance for this?
Second of all, it said whatever you do, you mustn't move your head around. You mustn't look behind you because the flames can get in your face.
Is there anything else we can do?
And thirdly, I mean, the whole thing's set up now. Thirdly, don't pass wind. Okay, because they can cause issues. Okay, those 3 things. Wait,
there's a high chance that I might be passing wind at this stage.
Wait, you can't. Okay, right, come on. It's good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. I begin to Google on my phone just how dangerous this stunt is. And it turns out 20 people have died doing this stunt. There are 6 people here helping us do this stunt. I'm a bit concerned. It is actually quite risky. So I hope from right for Rich is pretty gnarly. But he's confident he'll do it. He'll be fine.
When Andy told me that they were going to set me on fire, I just chose to accept it. No worries. Of course I can do that. I'm going to be a stuntman.
If you are on the floor, finish.
Okay.
If you feel something not good, go on the floor and finish. Okay?
I want it to be a stuntman. Why?
I'm super nervous. Super nervous. This isn't just messing about with a mate. This is the real deal. And all these people are paid professionals that do this daily. I'm a vicar. What am I doing?
It's cold.
But as they started to put the gel on me and all the layers of clothing, I started to suddenly comprehend how serious this thing was.
went through to my bottom. My bottom's on fire. Here. That was blimmin' awesome. Oh, that was awesome! Woo! Yes, I loved it! Come on! I'm a stuntman! Yes, Andy! Come on! No? Give us a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Give me a little cuddle. Come on.
We've had this incredible journey all over Morocco. We have travelled for hours and hours and hours.
Here we go, here we go. Yes. No, I can't see. Oh, why didn't you get a car with a sunroof? Mate! It's on! It's on, look at it! Frosty, Frosty, Frosty!
It's not perfect, it's not massive, but it's super fun. Long drive, very, very tired, but to come to this first thing in the morning and find perfect little right-handers coming off, it is epic. I am amped for going, so you know what? I feel a bit like a dog on heat.
That's my job, to be a dog on heat.
Before we came on this trip, I'd been processing a bunch of stuff that's happened over 40 years of life. And it's true to say that I do have regrets.
And I think there are things that I wish I hadn't done. And perhaps some things that I should have done that I didn't do. For me, this journey has been about discovering ultimately that regrets need to be somehow resolved.
I recognise that my actions have impacts far greater than just my own feelings, my own thoughts. There are people around me that are depending upon me to be a good person, a kind person, a loving person.
The Christian faith for me is how we begin to resolve our regrets. It's about understanding that God has forgiven us for the mistakes we've made. He does that through his son Jesus, and as we discover that right relationship, we discover forgiveness, what it means to let go of our regrets and our mistakes and our failings and how we've hurt other people.
Sometimes the guilt and regret of things that we've done wrong in the past can really consume us and stop us from moving forward in life. One thing I'm trying to learn to do is ask Jesus simply for forgiveness. And then I try to find the people that I've hurt and put it right with them.
It's about discovering the kindness of God and what it means to show that kindness to other people as we repair relationships. As we say, we don't want to live lives of regret, but lives in fullness as we live out what it is to be followers of Jesus.
That way, maybe even a life with a lot less regrets.
If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, and subscribe.
3, 2, 1, action!
He's burnt his eyebrow off! I love it! Oh, it's so good! Oh, thank you, Jesus.